Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. I don't know, it's kind of exciting doing videos like this now, like not showing you guys my face, and I feel like you guys are watching more of these videos. You guys are trying to tell me that you don't like my face, but anyway, I'm excited doing these kind of videos for you guys, so it makes it easy for me. If this is your first time seeing this video, hearing this voice, my name is Janelle. Welcome to this channel. I do movie reviews, movie recommendations, and I vlog when I go out. Please do well to like, subscribe, and tell me what you think about this video under the comment section right there. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Now let me jump into this movie produced by Cheesy. You can find this on Cheesy's channel. Okay, Cheesy, so she calls her channel Cheesy Flicks. Okay, you can find this right here. Yes, loves, welcome back. Now this movie, what Nkechi wants. You guys know when I do reviews, I talk about the things I like and what I don't like. So I'm going to do that right here. But let me quickly do a recap. Now, this girl came from the village. She got a job at a hotel as a cleaner, not as a cleaner. In fact, she got a job like a very low position. So before she even got to become a cleaner, now she was very good that when she sees money, she takes it back to the manager of the hotel, you know, stuff like that. Like, she was a very good girl. And yes, she had her past, right? But they didn't really give us like a backstory to her past, so we weren't even expecting that her past was going to haunt her. She had a friend who was a receptionist. This is the receptionist right here. This lady does not only receive people. I was going to say reception people. She doesn't only receive people, she also gives herself to customers, right? So that was a way of making money for her. So she, you know, was trying to teach this new girl how to, you know, when she goes to rooms to clean, she should be able to check if they really want her and the rest. Yes, so let's go back to this couple. This couple, they are people who always have issues, like always have issues because of one thing. She wanted to do her bum, like she wanted to do nyash. So she was always wearing silicone, wearing this, wearing that, topping her bum, always calling a guy, Omo, I need 6 million to do my body. I'm doing it for you and all that, you know. So one day they had serious issues, and this guy had to go and talk to his friend because it was getting really frustrating for him. And yes, guys, this girl was very ready. Like, I thought she wasn't even going to like stick to what her friend was telling her, but you know, she looked at it as a way of also making money. You know, the way her friend used to give herself to customers when they come, you know, she also considered that. So one day, the couple I talked about before had serious issues, and then this lady saw her friend with big bum. Guys, I beg, I don't really understand this bum, but let's continue. They had issues, and then this guy had to leave the house and came to this hotel where this girl was working, right? So he left the house because of the serious issues they had, and he went to meet his friend, and then they had to go to the hotel together. It's not like the friend did not leave him there. The friend just escorted him there, like, okay, let me see where you're going to be staying for today. right? And this girl had just finished cleaning, so she was in the bathroom listening to what they were saying, knowing that he was having issues with his woman at home. She was in the bathroom praying, my Lord, this is the kind of man I want. And next thing, this girl found her way to his house on the island. Not even, there was no connection. Like, how did you find your way here? Maybe she met him, like, when they met at the hotel, she spoke to him about a job, but he forgot his wallet and she brought it to his home, right? So when she got to his home, he was trying to give her money and all that. She said, no, if you give me a job, I'm going to accept it. I can cook and do all that. And this is girlfriend does not even cook, so they put her to test and she made a very nice meal. That night they were just happy, the couple were happy, and the rest, not knowing that this girl came here for a mission. So she started wearing rubbish. She started talking to the man. Don't give her money for bomb. She was doing different positions when the girl was not around, doing as if she was cleaning and all that. She advised this lady who is now her madam, you know what? Give him problem. If not, he's not going to bring that money. In fact, you know what you're going to do, because he does not value you, you have to just try and leave the house for some time. She was talking to that girl and talking to her man too. She hid her silicone just to make things worse, make them have a very big quarrel. And that girl sheepishly left the house and she started feeling like the madam of the house. 4 months passed. This guy did not call her. She was complaining like, how is this guy not calling me, not knowing that this house help was already managing her husband at home. In fact, they were not married. Let me not call him her husband, her fiance, right? Now, this house girl taught him how to cook, she was just doing a lot of things, and then just like that, he fell in love with her. How do you fall in love with somebody that you do not know? You do not even... Anyway, after he fell in love with her, she tried to tell him the truth. Like, this was how I got into your life. I did this, I did that. I made your girl go, and the rest. But he was like, that's okay. It's nice that you're telling me. In fact, I'm happy you are telling me. His friend was now even eyeing her like, this woman is a good woman and the rest. Yes, she dressed up, went out, she was looking all good. He was so happy. Finally, I have found the one. And then his girlfriend got really pissed one day and, took the call of her friend, who was always telling her that she got 10 million from her own boyfriend to do her ass. But guys, please let me look at this ass again. Is this ass seen? Anyway, let me not look at the ass again. Let's talk about the movie. Now, this girl was so happy with this guy. Now realizing that she was being deceived. I'm talking about this guy's fiance now. Realizing that she has been deceived, she came back home, trying to take her place. Cheesy beat hell out of her that day. She was so pissed. She went back to her friend, telling her friend, you see what you've caused and all that. She had to even start changing because it was terrible. So one day, this girl realized, the house help realized that she got pregnant, and then just like that, she was going to come and tell him, and he just proposed. And you know what? His fiance came back to expose her, saying she was married before. She tried to explain how it happened. She was very young when it happened, but he did not forgive her. Just like that. See, this is friend is somebody who gave a lot of face in that movie. Just like that, she came back and took a hold of a man back. Guys, there were no details whatsoever. Like, where I wanted to see details, there were no details. This movie was so long, was 2 hours and some minutes. How they managed to skip a lot of details is something I do not really know. I cannot really tell. But why did this lady come back to this man after knowing that the house help had already explained to him that this was what I did, this was what I did? I don't know how, but I feel like maybe these ones are supposed to be together, you know. He really suffered in the hands of this girl, but yeah, they got back together, and that was the end of the movie. For this movie, I would rate it 5/10, because generally I feel like they should have done more. Okay, yeah, it was a good watch. I enjoyed it. It was funny and enjoyable. And yes, thank you so much for watching this review. I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.